The Asgata Association of America, Cyprus, had much to celebrate on October 17th during the organization's annual dinner dance in Queens. One of the oldest Greek Cypriot American organizations in New York, Asgata commemorated its 81st anniversary before a house of dignitaries, friends, and members. The guests were welcomed by the chair lady of the event, Elena, a longtime member of Asgata and former president, and then followed greeting messages from the organization's president, Peter Luca, the president of the Federation of Cypriot American Organizations, Kostas Tsendas, from Philip Christopher, an honorary member of Asgata and president of the Pan-Cyprian and of PSECA, and also from council member Costa Constantinidis. In his greeting message, Peter Luca proudly announced the release of a new book dedicated to Asgata and the Greek Cypriot American community, authored by Antonis Kavazis. A formal presentation of the book took place on November the 1st, and more details follow in this report. Reactions about the annual dinner dance were conveyed to us by the organizers, while we also had the chance to learn more about how the book on Asgata and the Greek Cypriot American community came about. Peter, here we are again. What are we celebrating? 80 years?
81.
81.
That's
81.
right.
Oh
A historic year for us, and every year after this is going to be a historic. There's not too many associations or clubs that they last that long, but we keep going strong. We have a wonderful and very people that they work hard for the association, dedicated people that they're devoted to association. But the best of all, we have a young people who is into our association, and they're working hard. So hopefully soon we're going to give the leadership or the torch to them. Yes. So I'm looking forward to do that, because I believe myself, no matter how good you are, if you don't pass it to the next generation, whatever you do, either is business, or either is religion, or either is culture. If you don't pass it to the next generation, you did not succeed.
Right. And I know it also is a big day for you this evening, because as you informed everybody, you have the first historic book about the community, the Greek Cypriot American community, the book
right.
Asgata. And community. Yes.
Who was fortunate enough to have a friend or a person who came from our village. His name was Kostas Spiros. The man graduated from New York University in 1936, and he graduated as a lawyer. He had the knowledge and to see forward, and he wrote everything about Homogenia, and he kept a diary about Homogenia. His nephew that is here tonight, he found it about 20 years ago. He approached me, he told me about that, and I thought we find a treasure.
Yes.
We sent it down to Cyprus. Over there I knew another man who grew up with me. The man, he wrote many books. I approached him and I asked him, look at this. He says, wow, I'm looking forward to write this. So he did, and for the first time we'll have a book. It's 250 pages. The presentation was done in Cyprus about a month ago, and he's coming here to present this book, and it's going to be November 1st at the Old Vraka, which now is the Onisio's restaurant, November 1st. So I'm looking forward for him to come here. He wrote this book. He's working with no money. He's just doing it because he's a patriot. And all the books that is sold is going to go to association.
Again, I congratulate you and everybody at Asgata. You're doing a tremendous job. The fact that you finance the book, it shows your commitment to your village, to your roots, and to your culture. And thank you.
And I want to thank the chair ladies, Tuna, Xiodakis, and Koutsubis, and also all the members of our association who took a part, Alula Antoniou, Yorgos Georgiou, Papaioannou, Mr. and Mrs. Neocleus, Melanie Anastos, who make this event successful. And I want to thank you for always here for us, and thank you very much. and keep up the good work. And we're always going to be support AKTINA FM and AKTINA TV. Thank you very much.
Miss Chair Lady, I see you're dancing to the tunes of a Cypriot song. Are you having fun tonight?
I'm having a great fun tonight. Every time I come to the Asgata dance, I have a wonderful time. It's wonderful to see family and so many friends, you know, people you grew up with from the village. It's always a pleasure.
And it's, as we were talking with Peter Luca, it's 81 years, and he's stressed about how important it is to pass the torch to the next generation, and you have always your youth with you here.
Absolutely. I mean, we have about maybe 100 young people who are involved. We don't have that many here tonight because there's so many things going on, but they're still involved. They've created a bond between them from going from a lot of trips. You know, this summer we went to Asgata celebrating the saints of our church, and you know, a lot of my grandchildren went. You know, there was 8 young kids bonding with all the other children. It was wonderful. It's a great thing.
And just tell me a little bit about your feelings about this book that is now out there, and it's going to preserve the history of Asgata and also all the other organizations here in the United States.
It's a historic book because no one has ever written a book like this. It's the history of our association, but the book goes way back. Our association began in 1934, but this book goes way back, I think, from the 1920s, because we didn't realize that so many people came to this country so early on. And it talks about how all the associations started, how the Cyprus Federation started, you know, and I think the first sea logo was the Lefkara Association. So it's things that I never knew, and other people that read it said, we never knew this existed. I mean, it was amazing how this book is going to bring so much to life, but not just of our small village, but about the whole Cypriot community, and how they bonded here in the United States, and why there was necessity to come together and bond. So I think it's a great book.
The official presentation of the newly published book Asgata and the Homogeneia took place in Astoria on November the 1st. The author, Antonis Kavazis, traveled from Cyprus to be present and was introduced by the Consul General of Cyprus to New York, Ambassador Vasilis Philippou. The book documents the establishment of the Asgata Association 81 years ago, as well as of the Cyprus Federation of America. Συγχαρητήρια για την έκδοση του βιβλίου Asgata και Homogeneia. Σας είχαμε στο AKTINA FM και τώρα στο AKTINA TV. Να μας πείτε και πάλι πώς αισθάνεστε που βρίσκεστε ανάμεσα στους συμπατριώτες σας, στους Ασγατίτες.
Πολύ συγκίνηση, τρομερή συγκίνηση, γιατί εδώ για πρώτη φορά βρίσκομαι μέσα στο Σύλλογο Ασγατιτών Αμερικής, ένα σύλλογο που τιμά την Ασγάτα εδώ και 80 χρόνια, και στο βιβλίο μου για την ιστορία της Ασγάτας θεώρησα απαραίτητο να γράψω και την ιστορία του Συλλόγου Ασγατιτών Αμερικής, αλλά και την ιστορία της ίδρυσης των Κυπριακών Σωματείων, που βρήκα πολλά στοιχεία στο αρχείο του αείμνηστου Κώστα Πύρου, που ήταν ο ιδρυτής του Συλλόγου μας.
Λοιπόν, και μας είχατε πει ότι σας πήρε κάπου 20 χρόνια μελέτης, έρευνας, έτσι?
20 χρόνια πράγματι έρευνας, γιατί ήθελα να κάνω μια δουλειά με επιστημονική βάση, τεκμηριωμένη. Έκανα τρομερή έρευνα σε ιστορικά βιβλία, σε χάρτες, σε αρχεία τόσο του κράτους όσο και της Ιεράς Μητρόπολης Κητίου, στην οποία υπαγόταν η Ασγάτα πριν το 1974. Έτσι νομίζω ότι κάναμε μια καλή δουλειά και βγήκε ένα καλό βιβλίο που θα μείνει για την Ασγάτα και για τους απόδημους μας εδώ, να τους θυμίζει τις ρίζες.
Ποιο ήταν το πιο συναρπαστικό από όλη την έρευνα που έχετε κάνει σχετικά με την Ασγάτα?
Το πιο συναρπαστικό ήταν ότι για μένα σαν ερευνητής, σε όλους τους προηγούμενους συγγραφείς που ασχολήθηκαν με κυπριακά χωριά, στη Μεγάλη Κυπριακή Εγκυκλοπαίδεια, στον Νέαρχο Κληρίδη, σε πολλούς άλλους. Η Ασγάτα αναφερόταν σαν ένα χωριό που είχε ιδρυθεί τον 19ο αιώνα, το 1800 και μετά. Και εγώ κατάφερα να βρω στοιχεία που να τεκμηριώνουν ότι η Ασγάτα υπήρχε από το 1565. Και στη συνέχεια νεότερα στοιχεία που αναφέρουν ακριβώς το όνομα Ασγάτα το 1770.
Και τέλος, η προέλευση του ονόματος Ασγάτα.
Η Ασγάτα, υπάρχουν διάφορες εκδοχές. Η πιο τεκμηριωμένη, ας πούμε, είναι ότι η Ασγάτα προέρχεται από τον Ασκά, δηλαδή αυτόν που κατασκεύαζε ασκιά, και την κατάληξη άτα, που στην Ελλάδα, σε όλη την Ελλάδα, αυτή η κατάληξη και ιδίως στο Ιόνιο, δηλώνει χτίση. Όπως στην Ελλάδα συναντούμε τα Αντωνάτα, τα Τιπαρδάτα, τα Βουτσινάτα κλπ. Το ίδιο έχουμε και εμείς, ήταν Ασκάτα, και το κάπα μετατρέπηκε σε γάμμα για να είναι πιο εύηχο και έχουμε το Ασγάτα.
Συγχαρητήρια και πάλι. Good luck with the book.
Ευχαριστώ πολύ.